So I'm Garen, my wife Leanne, and and she went ahead and did it herself. This is our beautiful daughter Blair. Yeah, right on cue. Hi.
So once we decided that we wanted to be parents, well, I did everything. I read all the books, all of the blogs, I did all of the studying. I wanted to do it right. Our hopes and dreams for our daughter was to have a child that would be as ambitious as we are, and that we would be able to provide and give her absolutely everything she needed. Blair has been diagnosed with an extremely rare genetic disorder called GLUT1 deficiency. When we got the diagnosis, we were told that it's not curable. So that in itself is the first blow, because you get a diagnosis for your kid and then you immediately start thinking about a cure. She's 1 in 500, as there have only been 500 documented cases of GLUT1 in the world since 1991. So very, very rare individual.
We really didn't know what our first step should be. And so having organizations like First Steps and now the ARC, because when First Steps timed out, when she became 3, we were terrified because we didn't know what the next steps after our first steps would be.
We were in so much change at once. We had gotten a diagnosis, and then we have this kid now that your kid has special needs. By the way, she needs all of these therapy services. She also needs a speedo vest. She also needs orthotics. And oh, we're going to give you this walker, and oh, she should wear a helmet. And then we find this amazing school, but now the school is going to close. Oh, now she's aging out of First Steps. So now you need to find a new school. You need to find another agency. And then we need to get you some new therapy providers. It's how do you do it? Our First Steps family, because that's essentially what they became, transitioned us to St. Louis ARC. I knew nothing about St. Louis ARC. I knew nothing about First Steps. I can fill a stadium 3 times with what I did not know about parenting in a world of special needs prior to a 1.5 years ago. After reading that pamphlet, I knew we had to get in. And then it's like, well, how do we get in? And Michelle said, I'll take care of it. And she did. And Michelle introduced us to Jennifer Yaffe. Jennifer then introduced us to Capable Kids and Family, and now we are part of the ARCS family for the rest of our lives, and our lives and Blair's life has been enriched because of it. And I could not imagine going on this journey without that team.
When you talk about an extension to your family, or an addition, I think is more appropriate to your family, that's what Michelle has become. That's what Jennifer has become. That's what the St. Louis ARC has helped to provide our family, a bigger family, bigger pit crew.
A bigger pit crew.
You're introduced to these resources that you probably would have no idea existed, and you get to network with other parents that are going through similar challenges as you are. It's a shadow, like you look left, you look right, and right when you think you're alone, there the ARC is, and it's like, hey, we've got something else for you. So we bond as parents and get our kids together. So it's really helpful, and it's just almost like a domino effect or a chain reaction, and we're able to help others out as well.
Adage about it takes a village. It absolutely takes a village to raise a child. It takes a very special village to raise a child with special needs. And the St. Louis ARC is the building for all of those individuals on Blair's team to reside. They are housing us and her abilities, and the sky is the limit because of all of the resources and the tools that they provide to Blair and also us as a parent. They have made us a stronger family.
Every time you start a new program, they want to know what your child is doing, or what do you hope that they're going to accomplish. Automatically, we wanted her to be able to walk and to be able to talk, like basic communication and mobility goals. Now she walks. And this comes just months ago when we were told that we don't know if your daughter will ever walk without some sort of equipment. And now she's freely moving about. As you can see, she is very vocal. She's obviously wanting something, if not our attention, and she's able to express herself a lot better than what she was prior to. So she's meeting the goals in as far as what she's going to be able to accomplish long term. I think the sky's the limit.
Who knows what her future looks like? But I know that as long as we have the St. Louis ARC, her future is bright and her star will soar. Isn't that right, Blair? Can you say yes?